In this video, I'll give a brief overview on how to become visible to Washington State buyers when selling goods and services. Washington State is working on increasing its spending with in-state small and veteran-owned businesses. To track these metrics, state buyers are receiving training on how to find certain kinds of businesses. The three primary kinds of businesses state buyers are directed to look for when purchasing goods and services are Washington small businesses, veteran-owned businesses, and businesses certified with the Washington State Office of Minority and Women's Business Enterprise, or OMWBE. In this video, we'll give a brief overview about each certification and how they boost visibility to state buyers. Washington State is governed by law in the Revised Code of Washington, or RCW, Chapter 39.26.005, to develop procurement policies, procedures, and materials that encourage and facilitate state agency purchase of goods and services from Washington small businesses. RCW 39.26.010 defines a small business as an in-state business that certifies under penalty of perjury that it is owned and operated independently from all other businesses and has either 50 or fewer employees or a gross revenue of less than $7 million annually. Businesses complete this self-certification in Washington's Electronic Business Solution, or WEBS, when they indicate that they are a small business with its principal location in Washington State. Since registration in WEBS is always free, there is no cost to self-certification. On April 1st, 2023, the Supplier Diversity Policy went into effect, which requires agencies to give preferences to Washington's small and veteran-owned businesses when applicable. These preferences are awarded to the businesses who self-certify as Washington small businesses in WEBS. For more information about the Supplier Diversity Policy, you can visit our website at des.wa.gov and search Supplier Diversity Policy. The preferences mentioned in the Supplier Diversity Policy also apply to businesses that are certified by the Washington Department of Veteran Affairs, or WDVA. Certifying as a veteran-owned business with the WDVA is always free. After registering in WEBS, businesses can email vob@dva.wa.gov to inquire about what they need to provide to certify their veteran-owned business. Once they provide their certification documentation, WDVA will complete their certification, which will be reflected in WEBS. Washington State measures its diverse spend with businesses certified with the Washington State Office of Minority and Women's Business Enterprise, or OMWBE. To ensure minority and women-owned businesses are afforded the maximum practical opportunity to directly participate in public contracts as required by RCW 39.19.060. Agencies look to OMWBE's Directory of Certified Businesses when conducting outreach for their procurements, allowing those businesses an opportunity to compete for state contracts. Refer to omwbe.wa.gov for current information about OMWBE certification types as well as fees. OMWBE offers a variety of both state and federal certifications, depending on who your target market is. State certification provides the greatest visibility to Washington State buyers of goods and services. Once your certification with OMWBE is complete, it is automatically reflected in WEBS as long as your business address in WEBS is in Washington State. In another video, we'll go over how Washington State buys goods and services. That video explains how state agencies must look to statewide contracts first when purchasing goods and services. For that reason, businesses that are on statewide contracts have the highest visibility to state buyers. Once on a statewide contract, the additional certifications mentioned in this video provide greater visibility with icons indicating a business's appropriate certification type, not only on the business within the statewide contract, but on the contract the business is on, as shown above. That concludes this quick overview of how to be visible to Washington State buyers of goods and services. For more information about a specific certification, please contact the appropriate agency. You can also email despieprogram@des.wa.gov with any questions about becoming visible to state buyers. Thank you for watching.